everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment.
Here we go.
So Milwaukee wins the tip. Here's Peterson. Pass to Whitehead. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And what balance from Giddey. Able to take the hit and still power through.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Now here's Vassell. Outside Giddey. James, outside. Let's go with a three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Screen by Holmgren. Wide open look. Peterson, that one's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Peterson. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. Jackson for three. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, I think this is the start they want. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Here's Giddey. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Going to need a better effort than that to get it past Turner. He is an elite rim protector.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And here's Vassell from the arc.
They're a little slow out of the gates. Just 1 for 4 from the field so far.
To the wing, right side. Here's Holmgren. The rebound by Bamba. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Brian, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Yep, that one goes.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Vassell can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Back to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Screen by Holmgren. Peterson, no good.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Vassell. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Peterson. Jackson outside. Inside. Peterson, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And he slams it in one-handed.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Here's Peterson. Jackson outside. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Pass to Turner. Here's Peterson. Shot clock at 6. Crafty move. On the take. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim.
Left this man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
Now here's Ingram. Still without a bucket. That one drops for him.
So easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. I mean, the size, long arms, shooting, ball handling. The defense is in trouble when he's pick and rolling.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Peterson. LeBron with the rebound. And here is Bamba. Turner covers. And here's Ingram from the arc. Drops in the 3. Ingram's got his second bucket on the night.
You know, one of the things Ingram did is make his shooting stroke a little more compact, and that's allowed him to be much more consistent as a marksman.
Now here's Holmgren, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. There's the 3. The shot by Ingram, no good. The Bucks trail by 3. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And here's Milwaukee now. It's a 3-point game. Here's Rollins. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Middleton, no good. Here's Shepard to the middle. Oh, planks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. 3-pointer is up. Middleton. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Prince. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Down low. Here's Middleton. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Just 5 on the clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Bucks trail by 7. 44 seconds left now in the first quarter. Over to the wing. Back to connect. And he banks in the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Toronto leading by 5. Pass to Ingram. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter here. 4 on the clock. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Milwaukee with the ball. There's a screen. Middleton from the outside. And that does it for the first quarter. Toronto out in front, up by 7. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And Clark, whether we're comparing players or voting for the annual awards, defense is a factor that is often undervalued.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I mean, we love to see people score in a variety of ways. We like to see that offensive skill set on display. But, you know, defensive stats are critically important, but not as easy to identify and count. But yet, and still, it's half the game, so you can't overlook it. Well, you look at the form on Ingram's catch-and-shoot jumpers, it's textbook. He's got excellent posture. His hands are in a good position, and most importantly, he's ready to shoot it when he catches it.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Toronto leading by 9. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Pushing it up now. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And there's a pick. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ingram's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you know, Ingram's length is really an asset inside. It allows him to work over and around defenders.
Here's Rollins. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Driving inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I love the decision there by Shepard to challenge the lane.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back over to you, Brian.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Clifford. Here's Murray Boyles. Clock at 6. Lets it fly. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Middleton, right side. With the fadeaway. Prince grabs the miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And here's Connect outside. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. change it up. The Bucks trail by 9. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Peterson, and it's Kitty with a rebound. Here's Toronto with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And there's James from the arc. Counted from distance. James has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Yeah, sweet mid-range jumper from Holmgren. You see how comfortable he is firing from there.
Pass to Vassell from outside the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. They host the Pistons after this one. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Jackson on the wing. Here's Whitehead. Jack's up a 3. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound and the bucket.
And there's James from the arc. Rejected by Holmgren. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Vassell outside.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Pass to Turner. Out to the right wing. From deep, Holmgren. Bullseye! Chet hitting for 3.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And slam dunk by James.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Right wing. Turner for 3. LeBron with the rebound. Toronto leading by 7. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Outside Giddey. The 3 from Bamba. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Toronto making a switch here. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Shoots over Jackson. And again, Toronto, no good. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And here's Ingram from the arc. Sinks the tray. Ingram's got 12 points.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Pass to Turner. To the right side. Launches a 3. Rollins gets the bucket. Rollins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
A minute 35 left to play in the second quarter. Back to Holmgren. From behind the arc. Rebound Toronto.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And here's Vassell from the arc. It's hauled in by Rollins. Bucks trail by 4. That's to Holmgren from about 16. Can't get it to go. 3 for 7 shooting now. Here's Murray Boyles, defended by Jackson. Here's Whitehead.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Making a change here. Toronto leading by 4. Now Ingram. He's got 12. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this game. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Rollins. 7 points in the game. It's Middleton on the wing. Connect up top. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Connect got his second basket of the game.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here's James. Pass to Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Here's Rollins. Holmgren outside. To the middle. For the lead. Rollins gets the bucket. Rollins has got 9 points.
Great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Big Chet throwing it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Outside Ingram. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Fader on the way. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Vassell outside. Oh, it's stolen away. And here's the fast break. Rollins gets the bucket. He's got 11.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Outside Ingram. 3-pointer. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
You know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Pass to Whitehead. Here he goes. And that one is stuffed right through.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Pass to Rollins. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Rollins has got 13 now.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Whitehead. From deep, Holmgren. The rebound by Bamba. Raptors trail by 3. Vassell with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. James, left side. Pass to Giddey. 5 on the clock. Now here's Ingram. 15 points in the game.
Well, no question about it. Ingram is in the zone right now, having no trouble getting and hitting his shots.
Here's Rollins. Takes it inside. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
This play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Pass to Vassell for the tie. He can't get that one to fall.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Inside. Holmgren. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Pass to Bamba. From deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Rollins. He's got 15. Holmgren outside. Now Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Here's Giddey. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Sinks the second.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Back to Hayes. Here's Murray Boyles. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, Picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game. His innate ability to set others up.
Jackson on the wing. Pass to Hartenstein. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. They grab their own miss. Jackson outside. Now here's Middleton. Hayes for three. And no good.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Giddey with it. Give him 8. Pass to Prince. Fires for three. The putback. It's Hayes with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 4. With the drive. And finished off by Hayes.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Here's Middleton. Bobo with the rebound.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
And he makes it on the layup. And now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Back to Giddey. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Prince. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
Now Hayes. Hartenstein a screen. To the paint. 2 on the clock. 3/4 of play, and a close one here. Raptors out in front, leading by a point. We'll get right back to the action when we... We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Bucks trail. And here's Hayes. Outside connect. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
And there's a 3-second violation.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
And here's Milwaukee now. They lead by 1. Outside connect. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Outside connect. Hartenstein a screen. Puts up a three. And connects with the three. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Now here's Hayes. Outside connect. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Pass to Jackson. The three is up. Sinks it from distance. And it's a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Clifford. And again, Toronto with a triple. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Hayes with it. Pass to Jackson. Back to Hayes. Now connect. Shot clock at 5. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And they call an illegal screen here. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Teams will make substitutions. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a three? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And the three-pointer goes.
That's his second made three, first of this half.
Pass to Turner. To the left wing.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
Second team foul.
Here's Whitehead. And here's Holmgren. Rebounded by Ingram. And here's Vassell from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Whitehead. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From about 16, James with the rebound. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Shepherd. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly... don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there. That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
Left side Ingram. Pass to Shepard. The three, Vassell. He drops it from range.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Inside. Here's Rollins. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Boy, Holmgren, I mean, wow. Just a great feel for the game, and he's so unselfish. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Bucket! Straight in!
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That'll be a second foul of the game. Now James. Fires the three. And he nails it.
Well, this is Shepard's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
Here's Whitehead. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Driving in. Ooh, a matching slam. Back and forth they go.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Here's James. Outside Ingram. 6 to shoot. Outside Vassell. Puts up the tray. The three is in.
And his coaches will be the first to tell you Vassell wants the ball in these situations. He's not afraid of the challenge. Oh, and that is how you make a bold statement. Overcoming that size differential and throwing it down.
Giving away a ton of height and still takes it straight at him for the slam. At the most critical time of the ball game, too. Wow.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's Whitehead. Puts the move on. Oh, throwing down. Nice.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Vassell fires. The three ball is down.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
.41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 5. Cleared away by Ingram.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Tipped. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That should about seal the deal, showing the killer instinct.
And the Raptors call time here. 7 seconds left in the fourth. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Both teams making substitutions here. Vassell, and the three misses. And so it's Milwaukee who scraped by with the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.